Access Control. The Access Control tab gives you the ability to restrict the access of your content to certain users, roles, or groups. Access control should only be used if restrictions need to be made. Please note, if all users need to be able to access the item, you do not need to make any adjustments to this tab. If you do need to set restrictions, begin by clicking any of the 3 Add Restrictions buttons. To restrict access to a specific user or users, click the Add User Restriction button. In its current state, all users will be able to access the content object. To allow only specific users to access the item, select the appropriate names from the Users in Site list and click the Give Access button. Since these names now appear in the right column, only the users listed here will be given access to the item. Remember, if all users in the course need to have access, make sure to leave the right columns empty. If you would instead like to restrict access to a specific small group or groups, click the Add Small Group Restrictions button. If small groups are set up in your course, you will be able to select the appropriate groups from the Small Groups in Site list and click the Give Access button. Since these groups now appear in the right column, only these groups will be given access to the item. As in the previous example, leave the right columns blank if you want all users to have access. Finally, to restrict access to a specific role or roles, click the Add Role Restrictions button. Select the appropriate roles from the Roles in Site list, including any custom roles you created, and click the Give Access button. The roles that now appear in the right column are the only roles that have been given access to the content. Don't forget, if you want all users to access this content, make sure to leave the right columns blank. It is also important to note that administrators have access to all content in their course. With that in mind, there is no need to move administrators to the right column unless they should be the only ones with access.